Hi everyone, welcome to my channel MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. I am extremely grateful to be here with you and to have anyone who is interested stopping in and viewing this channel. And I have, as I do every day, for those that are new, I am a psychically and intuitively guided tarot card reader, and I incorporate other divinations and oracles and numerology, a little astrology, things of all that nature, the mystical nature of life. And every day I start with an I Ching coin message, which I have for you today. And then also, today being Monday, March 30th, 2020 through March 5th, Sunday, 2020, I have your overall general reading for all signs. And there are 5 different categories, so I hope you'll stick around for that. And interestingly enough, it is, yes, it's for all signs. And at some point, my goal is to break that down into at least the elements. However, right now, I think it's very appropriate that it's all signs because we are all experiencing the same thing right now. And the energies will, of course, affect us in different ways, on different levels, for numerous, so many reasons and depths to it that I won't go into now. I'm simply shuffling these now to kind of get them warmed up, and I shuffle them before, but the first card will be the I Ching coin, and we do not have any moving numbers again. So like I said, the times that we do not have them, it's just meaning that the message is extremely potent and straightforward. And if you've asked a question, a lot of times it's nice to see of your own that it resonates, and I hope that it does. So today's card is Chi-Chi, and it is number 63, and the title is After Completion. And as I was pulling it after tossing the coins for the hexagram today, it's interesting because it was 787878. So it's interesting how the dynamic of that and the numbers play out. But as I was reaching for the card 63, entitled After Completion, the last card of the deck, which is 64 cards, is before completion. So interesting, we got the after, but the upper part of the hexagram is Con, a water, pit, and danger. Below is Li, fire, brightness, and beauty. So the one and very important message for all of us today with the I Ching Oracle is Chi-Chi intimates progress and success in small matters. Advantageous in being firm and correct. There has been good fortune in the beginning. There may be disorder in the end. The superior man thinks of evil that may come and beforehand guards against it. And I think that's exactly what's happening. And what's really interesting is just a couple things. I absolutely love that message for us. And we can take that in and decide what it actually means for each and every one of us. And also just say to you that in my meditation, I ask for a specific word or message that I can share with you. And release was the word from my meditation. It just came, not at the very beginning, but towards the latter part of it, release. And I think I knew what that meant for me. And I just want to suggest that it means release the things that are not making us feel our best right now, because it's so easy to go there. And so the other aspect, as I was tossing the I Ching coins, is the thought and term and attitude of gratitude. And I know that a lot of us have that, and I know a lot of us practice that, but I'll tell you what, it is more important than ever, I think, right now. And so I just wanted to share that, not preaching, just offering that suggestion, because for myself, my whole body feels the shift when I feel grateful. I've written a gratitude log for about 10 years, and sometimes it's 4 or 5 things. I start it in the morning. It takes me all of 3 to 4 minutes. And sometimes it's 20 items. Sometimes it's... But to start my day that way, and I was referred from someone else, I always learn things from other people, mostly. And I just feel amazing when I do that because we have so much to be grateful for. I was doing my weekly shopping and just being in line, because it takes a little time now. talking to people, and it was sunny. It felt so beautiful. Everybody's in just a really loving mood. So it is March 30th. Happy birthday, all you Aries having birthdays today. You rock. And then, so that's that beautiful fiery energy that we have. And interestingly enough, Mars went into Aquarius today. So that's an air quality. Now that is going to be about that determination and that fiery energy from Mars, which is about going, action, and really, really having discussions with ourselves and other people in groups. More in groups than by ourselves now is really predominantly required, I think. And it is through March 13th, so we're going to have that extra stamina we might not have been feeling on the onset of this, but getting a little more relaxed, and the messages coming through will actually be positive, and I know that, and I feel that, and I've heard that, and that's a really great thing to hear right now. I know we all need to hear that. As long as you're being safe and careful, and I know things are going to be turning around, and that's the most important thing. So I'm setting these down, and then as I go along, I will tell you what each card represents out of the 5 main topics, show you the pictures, and then discuss with you the messages that they hold within. So yes, I hope that you are all doing extremely well, and that we will continue to do so. So this is the beautiful Gilded Tarot deck that I love, and I switch off if you've watched me before. So I enjoy these a lot. They're beautiful. They feel wonderful. So the very first card represents the overall energy for all of us for the week. And today we have the Two of Swords. Well, that is an air quality. Let me just push this up here. And it generally denotes that there are decisions to be made. There is a crossroad, if you will. We are making decisions on, I'm sure, many levels right now, but we're more hesitant. We're not just jumping forward. We're actually going to really think it through. Air quality, like I said, today we have the Mars in Aquarius. We have Saturn in Aquarius, very predominant structure kind of energy. And so that is, and then there's Libra and Aquarians that are, I said Aquarius, Libra and Gemini that are also air qualities. So anybody you may know with those elements, or, sun sign, moon, rising, may have them very predominant in your chart, or just the characteristics are going to be the overall theme for the energies that are produced at this particular time during this week. They will be predominant, but how they affect you or resonate is a very individual thing. So that's interesting, and it makes sense to me. Discerning and making decisions, but being cautious and careful. And then the overall possible obstacles of the week is the King of Pentacles. I like seeing that right now. Like I said, obstacle possible is the theme, I guess, the possible obstacles. Well, the king is top of his game. He's basically the ruler, if you will, and that's been known throughout time. It does not mean a male, but it does mean somebody who's very, very secure in their position. It is the Pentacles, which represents the earth quality, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Also very, very predominant planets still in Capricorn, moving out gradually after many months, but still a couple of very predominant ones being Pluto and Jupiter, very still much in Capricorn. So I'm almost positive about Pluto. That will be changing, but I don't believe it has yet. So Saturn has moved out of Pluto, Capricorn, excuse me. And so, yeah, there's some changes of the guard, but this is predominant and has been. It's the structures of our life. It's the hierarchy It is the way in which things are done and have been for centuries. It is just grounded, methodical kind of energy. It is institutions, it's government, it's authority, and that is the predominant energy. So this obstacle will be probably mostly, to be honest, how we take that in, how we choose to accept the reality that is our lives right now. It's also knowing that this time can be an incredible time to be and stay grounded in our homes with our families. It's a family-oriented sign as well. So yeah, that makes perfect sense as well. Just take the messages that are given to us now on the news and such, discern them for ourselves, make our choices, and make our decisions that are best suited for us, as well as following the guidelines that we know we need to follow. And so that would be the possible obstacle, is not necessarily caring for it or choosing it, but knowing it is for the betterment of all in the end. So yeah, that is the possible obstacle. Now, the next one we have is health. And it's not the best thing to hear or say to you, but quite frankly, it is the death card. And yeah, I'm not going to overlook the fact that we have people that are dying right now in numbers that we are not accustomed to. And yet the death card does not actually mean that on the whole. It means the transformation and the ability to transform things and to change things and to have the things that are not working no longer be a part of us and end. I'll use the term end. Only to bring in the things that are going to be the most and for our highest good. So the transformation card, the death, the people are like, oh no, but it isn't that at all. It's actually just the opposite. It's the alleviating of the things that have held us down and caused us oppression. It is about changing that mindset, changing the way that the systems or the old way of doing things have happened so that it can be for the betterment. It's actually a very positive thing for us. And needed, right? It's always needed in life. It's very interesting. So as far as health goes, we need to be very, very diligent about following the guidelines and taking good care and listening and taking the precautions. And it will make all the difference in the world. Transform the way we've done things up to date and see the possible and absolute positivity that will come from it. Next we have the love category. And we're going back to the old ways here. It is the Six of Pentacles. Now this, this is also the earth quality, right? We have the King of Pentacles and the earth and the Six of Pentacles under love. And I'll tell you right off the bat, just regardless if it's traditional or what have you, right now in this real time, we're talking about the sharing and the caring and the giving to others that are needing right now. That has not been seen in a very, very long time. There will be a waiting period, yes. We have been hearing about the help that'll come through us financially, the signed agreement from our president about the financial end of things, the $2 trillion aid on its way for us. This is what that's about. You notice there is a person with scales and you see hands, and it will be given to the people that need it. and it will be given from people who want to give it, and it will be a phenomenal thing, and it's based on love. I haven't forgotten about the topic. It's going to help in so many ways, and it's going to be loved and appreciated, and it comes from love. It will help our loved ones. We can help our loved ones. So yeah, it's definitely, I would say, predominantly about the finances right now, but it's really a beautiful, beautiful, optimistic card to get at this time. Interesting though, because the next category is the under finances. Let's see what we have here. Yep, Queen of Pentacles. So very appropriate for the finances, and the love is it's a love of something else, but it also is the love of our loved ones, to be able to help them with the help that we're getting. The Queen of Pentacles. Now this is interesting because the Queen of Pentacles is also, when you get the King and the Queen of the same suit, it's a very strong indication of the power, the duality, and the forces that can happen when you have that kind of coupling going on. But this really, to me, recognizes that we have to make our own efforts. There's a lot of independence in the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, there's shared resources. Yes, there's families, and there's a lot of cooperation in that regard. But it does show being very entrepreneurial, being very innovative right now, and this is perfect time with the Aries season and the new beginnings. And it's really, you know, stepping forward, getting out of our fear-based situations, which is so important right now too. And I'm not a doctor, and I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm none of those. I'm just here to send and share messages, bring upliftment to you, but let you know there is definitely some sites out there that will show you scientifically how the fear affects our body and this whole collective aspect of it. Something to think about and to really tune into, so that we can change that vibration and that collective energy right now. I mean, that's so important. But yeah, the financial ways that we can make it work for ourselves, you know, and budget more right now, of course. I mean, that's something that we are really being reminded to think about. And then I think that'll stick with us for some time, you know, which will be very helpful for us to be able to build upon and have a better security feeling for ourselves. Absolutely love these energies. Very, very, very in sync with what's happening right now. So yeah, just know that we're in this together. We are absolutely being guided. We have the ability to transform this, and we are, and we will, and we've got financial help coming. We have to be very discerning about our ideas, and if we're at a crossroads and you're not feeling comfortable, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Not right now. So I love sharing that with you, and now I'm going to continue, if you want to stick around, with a couple other really wonderful divinations I have, and one of them being the Relax Meditation deck. Just a cool thought process to bring forward and to sit with during the day when you have that time to devote to yourself, which is very important right now as well. Okay, well, let's see here. Chakravartin, the Wheel of Law. The bright yellow Wheel of Law. That reminds me of our solar plexus, the color yellow, and the power and the empowerment that we can bring on for ourselves. The Hindu symbol of the Chakravartin, or Wheel of Law, symbolizes unobstructed movement and completeness. Think of the wheel as a representation of yourself. The hub is your true, inanimate, and perfect self. The spokes are your characteristics, and the outer rim is your worldly form. Meditate upon how it is the hub, the center of the wheel, that holds the rest of the form together, influencing its direction and the speed of its turn. That is a really beautiful rendition to me of life. How we're all such an integral part of it, and we're all connected, and it's one doesn't work without the other. We got to stay true to that nature and to the realization of that. And I think everybody here understands that, and I believe very strongly that you get and are a part of that whole mindset. And I thank you for it. You're doing more good than you realize. And then we have our beautiful Hidden of the Realms Oracle, which is just another incredible way to invoke some beautiful thought processes that we may not otherwise. And if we have, it just makes it more concrete for ourselves. So today we have, let me double check, get this out for us. Get out the book, because I do need to read the definition for you once I pick one. Sorry. Ooh, it's a tight one. All right, here we go. This, by the way, is well, tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm picking my subscriber that has decided to subscribe and be a part of this channel. And I greatly appreciate every one of you, regardless. And it is going to be given away, and I will be locating and communicating with that person and letting them know. And I guess the only thing that I would say, the Spirit Whisperer came out and is on top. So the only thing I would say is that depending on the availability at the post office would be just a little delay, but I'm going to do my utmost best for you. And now read to you the beautiful guidance from the Oracle of the wisdom of the hidden realms, and it's the Spirit Whisperer, divine guidance, higher knowing, number 3. And 3 is about community, working together, you know. It's what's going on right now. What do we have here? And oh, here we go. There was a bunch of introduction, and now we have, sorry about this. We're getting there, we're getting there. Here we go. All right, let me hold this beautiful picture up for you. And the green is the heart. I mean, that's what it's all about. And you've got the owl, the bird of wisdom. As an ally, the Spirit Whisperer comes to you heralding the miraculous and the inspired. She whispers guidance from the divine through your higher senses so that you can hear her wisdom and know her love for you. She is committed to helping you intuit the next right action and steers you away from trouble. The Spirit Whisperer keeps you inspired to move forward, always knowing just in time the correct next step. She guides you to fulfill your highest purpose. When she appears, it's a sign of inspired ideas that with continual action lead to success. That's a very good omen. If your question is about a relationship, the Spirit Whisperer speaks of soul connection, past lives, and great learning through mutual mirroring. She will whisper how long, how short, how deep, how sweet the relationship can be. There were soul bargains made even before you were born here, and an exploration is in order. You may move forward, but keep listening to the Spirit of Whisperer for the lessons that the vulnerability of love brings. Ooh, I love that. So yeah, take that in as you will. I mean, we all have our different belief systems, but I like these because I feel like they just give us some guidance and we can take them or not. I like it though. I'm taking it. And then lastly, we have our beautiful law of attraction, absolutely. Super manifestation attraction deck. and the card that will set us free and give us the lives that we choose if we really, really sit, feel, listen to intuition, all the beautiful things we need to do to align with spirit and the divine and create that for ourselves. Don't think twice about knowing that we have that ability. We absolutely do. So today's beautiful card for all of us. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. And isn't that true? Aren't we all worthy of feeling good? Well, that's certainly a wonderful way to finish the messages for today. I honestly hope with everything that I am that you are feeling good about this. You're recognizing the transformation that's already happening. It's moving forward. We're being cautious, yes. We're caring, yes. We're following our guidelines with ourselves and our families. And we're keeping that faith, and we're releasing our fears. And we're showing the attitude of gratitude, right? I greatly appreciate all of you. Take wonderful care of yourself. I will be here tomorrow, so feel free to stop back in and check out and be a subscriber so you can be part of this wonderful giveaway, my first giveaway. And until next time, bye for now.